update. I finally got most of my gun stuff moved down here. This is the small little room that I'm turning into my reloading room. I got another one over there on the other side of the house that I'm going to use for fishing. I'm gonna build a bench in the middle of here so I can have my cleaning mat for cleaning shotguns and rifles in the middle. But man, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to haul everything down here. But I got it done. Got some other things yet to do. Add on to that bench. And I don't know what to say. This ain't a pumpkin update. I've been out there working in them. That Mike Schmidt plant, that 2520, man, that plant is awesomely huge. It is the green giant to pumpkin plants. It keeps growing and it don't stop. And I've had such a hard time pollinating anything this year. And I'm trying to keep up on cutting off male flowers from the Chad New. Sorry, Chad. But it is what it is. I can't, the 4 pumpkins that I pollinated and tapped off, hoping that they would take, and they didn't. They shriveled up and rotted away. But I got 4 other ones on there that are looking really healthy, just in bad spots. And on that Schmidt plant, man, I think I'm gonna name it the Hulk. It just keeps going, and it's growing into the Chad New, and it's just, I haven't trimmed anything, I haven't cut anything off to kill it, just been going. But 4 storms, a tree fell on them, the Chad New rolled over, so it's been a tough pumpkin year. And then it's been so hot out, up in the 90s, and they're calling for hundreds this weekend. I finally got a sprinkler set up that'll water the whole thing. And I've been, spraying for bugs. Next week will be the week that I spray my fungicide for powdery or downy, whatever heck you want to call it, that mildew that grows on pumpkins. I got a couple of foggers, and those seem to work. If you can get under the leaf, on top of the leaf, it works awesome. But I've been trying, Now, I don't know if to keep going for a big pumpkin, or should I just let all the pumpkins grow so I can get most seeds out of that Mike Schmidt for next year. I don't know. Then I haven't been fishing in probably 2 weeks, just some shore fishing out of our local lake, catching bluegills. I haven't caught a crappie in a couple of weeks, so they moved out. And it's starting to turn green. It gets all nasty in the heat of the summer. So I haven't, in the last time we went to the river, we only caught 2 walleyes. It was really slowed down out at Chamberlain. Then we got hunting season. Oh, and another thing is that I've been applying for a deer tag for a while and been rejected. And now my son and I both got deer tags for up north in my friend's county. So that's good news. Any deer tag too, buck or doe. So that'll be more meat in the freezer. Oh, and picked up another box of Chetta primers, 209s. Just been busy. And trying to stay busy. It's easy to get caught up being fat and lazy and not wanting to do anything. If we all just sat on our butts, nothing will get done. But just keep plugging along. I'll keep care of the pumpkins. I'm still picking up sticks. Carol, my stepmom, called and said she's got sticks that need to be picked up. and my dad's no longer with us. He passed about a year and a half ago now. And, just try not to be fat and lazy. Always keeping motivated, always keeping busy. I gotta finish the benches down here, build a bench for the cleaning area, and then I gotta work on cleaning some of the boys' stuff out over there, and then I'm gonna start building a bench over there so I can work on rods and keep tackle boxes down there. Man, so 4 of our rods are 12 footers. Just a pain in the butt. We got 12, we got 10, we got 8, we got 6. We got a lot of rods. Got a lot of tackle. But I'm pretty much moved down here. I shot some of my 9mm reloads the other day over at stopped by a friend's house to see how he was doing. He's got a little rifle range. And I think I might have blew up that Russian gun last fall. I shot, and I don't know what happened. I must have stopped and would pull on my press and went back up, and that double powdered that charge in that one because it blew out. The gun was okay, except for the retractor. It blew that retractor out. So I ordered a new one. Seems to work fine again. But then I picked up that RBC check die. It'll if it's too much, it'll stop it. If it's not enough in there, it'll stop it. There's only like 0.4 tolerance to that RCB. I think it could be higher, but it seems to be right in the money. And then when I reload for 9mm, I am not looking to hop up those rounds at all. We shoot a lot of 9. We were up at my friend's house up north, and man, we shot the whole day. One whole day, that's all we did was shoot. We worked on his boat, got that running, but then he had steering problems. But I guess they had it out over the 4th of July weekend. Looked like everybody's having a good time, and that's what matters. Just been busy. I noticed that the elevator is they had trucks lined up yesterday, trucks lined up today, so the wheat's coming in. But they'll wait until after the harvest starts to slow down to fill a shuttle. And then we'll be busy. But I took September 1st off, which is dove season. I took the 1st of duck off, which is I think the 26th this year. I'm not for sure. My kid tells me and I just write it on the calendar. And then we got our deer tags for November, the weekend before Thanksgiving. So I'm kind of pumped, kind of stoked. I'm going to have to go out to that private range out of town and make sure my deer rifle's hitting. I haven't shot it. Last time I shot it was 3 years ago, and I put it away, cleaned it, put it away. And then it was at like 100 yards, I was 2 inches high and making a 50-cent piece. Not even. The bullet holes were all touching. So it's a good rifle. The old Ruger M77s. I think that's what it is, Ruger M77. In the 30-06. My grandfather was a big fan of it. My dad was a big fan of it. And that was his rifle. And now he's no longer with us, so I got his rifles, his 2 handguns. So, just not staying fat and lazy. Keep motivated. Keep busy. And my son got a new car. A car. Which I'm fine with. It's cooler and heck. It's Bumblebee off of Transformers. Right down to the notch. Quite a bit of money. So, on that note, I'm getting his Ford F-250 that we take to pull the boat to the river every year with. It's got that 6.0 in it. Now they got something to be desired, but I've seen 6.0s last old guys 300,000 miles, but they're old guys. They're not guys chipping them out, doing things that they shouldn't be doing to them. Once they start to get hot and overheat and you blow out those head gaskets, it's a done deal. Gotta bulletproof it. No, you just don't do that crap. You don't need 600 to 700 horses coming out of a diesel truck. It comes factory with like 400, I thought. And those Fords got a decent transmission in them. It has way more, I feel as if it has more gears than my son's Dodge. When we're coming out of Chamberlain, coming out of that hill, when David's Dodge drops a gear, it drops that gear. You're going to do some running, but it'll pull it right up that hill. It has no problem pulling that boat at all if that Cummins in it. Now, Daniel, it'll drop like overdrive to drive, and then it runs up the hill fine. And that's a steep hill. But our boat, it's a big boat, a 20-foot Starcraft, but it's aluminum, so it's light. But just an update. Getting stuff done, been keeping busy. Hopefully to do some shotgun reloading videos in the future. More pumpkin updates are coming. Just been so hot, so crazy. Brought the dogs in for their yearly shots. That was $150. I think last year it costed me $87 to get my dog shots. And I go to a vet where he's an older gentleman. He's not a fan of like pocket dogs is what he called me, but he's a heck of a nice guy. He is a true bird hunting dog guy. He likes pheasant hunting, dove hunting, quail hunting. That is his thing. He's got a couple of wire hairs. They're not even wire hairs. I forget the dang German name for them. Beautiful dogs. And man, they come to it. It's like a piece of wood when they're pointing. Which is amazing. But he says, dogs are dogs. They're made for work. They are your companions in the house. But you got to remember that they're a dog. They're a pet. And he says that so many people confuse this with having being a family member. And if a dog don't hold a purpose, what's the purpose of having that dog? It drives me crazy. This is my third hunting dog, and every time that when they get to be about that 10 to 11, they get so old and they want to go. The excitement is there, but it's like telling Grandpa we're going to go walk for pheasants today. He's 79 years old and he's coming out walking for pheasants with us. No, he's not. Hope everybody's doing all right and staying cool. I know I don't have much followers, but it ain't about that. But on that note, I gotta move downstairs. The boys are out. Man, his carpet, he toasted this carpet. I really don't care. I'm not, if I spill gun cleaner or powder on it, I'm just gonna suck it up with the vacuum and shop vac. But I'm ready to switch paces here. I'm tired of fishing. But then again, I'm not. I want to go back out to the river this fall and catch myself some trophies. Maybe take a trip, but man, again, for our $5, is it $5.10 a gallon for diesel right now? That's crazy. At least he's getting 26 out of that new car of his. Well, that's all I got to say. I hope everybody has a great week. Playing it safe and staying cool. Because it's going to get hot this week. All right. Thanks for watching.